In this video, we will calculate the Cournot equilibrium for an oligopoly composed by two firms with equal total cost functions.
So the inverse demand function is going to be, so this is going to be the inverse demand function we're going to use. And since we have two firms, this oligopoly is composed by two firms, this Q here is actually going to be composed by Q1 and Q2. Q1 is going to be firm 1 and Q2 is going to be firm 2, quantity 1 and quantity 2. So what we're going to do now is substitute this Q1 plus Q2 in the inverse demand function. Okay? So there we go. This is the inverse demand function we are going to use throughout the whole problem. Then we have another set of data, which is total cost 1 equals total cost 2, which is equal to 20Q. This means that the total cost of firm 1 is going to be equal to the total cost of firm 2, and this is going to be equal to 20Q. So this is the set of data we need, and now we need to know something really important. I'm going to write it down. This is crucial. This is the most important thing. In order to the Cournot equilibrium to happen, in order to achieve the Cournot equilibrium, this must happen. The marginal income of firm 1 has to be equal to the marginal cost of firm 1, and the marginal income of firm 2 has to be equal to the marginal cost of firm 2. You can also see this written like marginal revenue, okay? But I like putting just income, okay? So write this down because this is really important. This is the condition for the Cournot equilibrium to happen. So what we're going to do now is basically calculate each of these terms. So we're going to calculate marginal income, marginal cost, and then we're going to equal them. And then we'll calculate the price, the quantity, and the profit. So write this down because I'm going to erase it right now. Okay. So as we said before, we're going to calculate each of these terms, and the first term we're going to calculate is the marginal cost. So the marginal cost of firm 1 is going to be the partial derivative of the total cost function. So if we do the derivative of this function here, 20 is a constant and Q is a variable, therefore the derivative is going to be 20. The same for marginal cost 2. This is going to be exactly the same. So, as we see, both marginal costs are equal, and we've already calculated them. Okay, so now what we're going to do is calculate the marginal income. And for that, we will need to write down the following equation. Total income of firm 1 is going to be equal to the price multiplied by Q1, and the total income of firm 2 is going to be equal to the price multiplied by quantity 2. So what we do now is we take the inverse demand function. We see that the price is equal to 32 minus Q1 minus Q2. So we just take this P here, and substitute this inside this equation. So this will look like this. Take the P. Just substitute 32 minus Q1 minus Q2. And we do the same with the second one. And now we just expand the brackets. So Q1 is multiplying minus Q2. Q1 is multiplying also Q1. So it's going to be Q1 squared. And Q1 is going to be multiplying 32. We do the same with this one here. Q2 multiplies Q2. So it's going to be squared. And there we go. Okay, so I just rewrote the whole whiteboard, and as we were saying, this are the total income. This is the total income for firm 1, and this is the total income for firm 2. And what we have to do now is just calculate the marginal income, and that's the partial derivative of this total income here and the total income 2. So just marginal income 1 is going to be equal to the partial derivative of total income 1 with respect to Q1. This means that everything that's not Q1 is going to be a constant. It's just going to be like a number. So this is going to be 32 minus 2Q1 minus Q2. This is just because Q2 is a number and Q1 is a variable. Just do the same with the second one. So marginal income 2 Okay. Okay, so now we have to go to the beginning. And in the beginning we said that this, this is the condition for the Cournot equilibrium to happen. So marginal income 1 equals marginal cost 1, and marginal income 2 equals marginal cost 2. So we've already calculated everything. So we've got marginal cost 1, which is 20, and marginal cost 2, which is also 20, and marginal income 1 and 2 we've already calculated here. So we just substitute 32 minus 2Q1 minus Q2, and marginal income 2 is just 32 minus Q1 minus 2Q2. And from this point now it's really easy. What we have to do is take the first equation and put it in terms of Q1, and take the second equation and put it in terms of Q2. This is really important, it has to be in this order. So minus 2Q1 is going to be equal to Q2 plus 20 minus 32, and this is going to be divided by minus 2. And if we sort that out, it gives us 0.5 Q2 plus 6. And if we sort this out, it's also going to give us Q2 plus 6. Okay, so now we actually finished, and all we have to do is calculate the quantity of Q1 and Q2. So for this, the only thing you have to do is substitute Q1 here. So Q2 is going to be equal to 0.5 Q1, which is this here. So this is equal to this. So we just put 0.5 Q2 plus 6 and put plus 6 here. We solve this equation and it gives us 12. And then we solve for Q1, which is also going to be 12. And we've already calculated the quantities. Now we have to go back. We have to remember that we had an inverse demand function, which was 32 minus Q1 minus Q2. So if we want to calculate the price now, we just put 32 minus 12 minus 12. And this is going to be equal to 8. Okay? So we've got the price, it's 8. We've got the quantities. And we can also calculate the profit. Okay, this was 20Q actually. So the profit is going to be the price multiplied by the quantity minus the total cost. Okay, so price 8, quantity 12, minus total cost, which is 20Q, so 20 multiplied by